Hello? Hello? Doing good. Hope you guys are doing well as well. Obviously, we'll start off with our new segment and then we'll jump into things, but yeah, I've been doing good myself. I haven't really played much today. And then you need to destroy so many more trees. If we can change the library roof? I don't really know what I want to do with the library. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I'm thinking of changing it. If I do change it, it'll be the last old structure. Because everything else is relatively new. New-ish, right? And everything has like changed. The lighthouse changed. The house has changed. The blacksmith changed. The armory changed. Somehow I slept for 12 hours and woke up right as you started streaming. I'm the alarm clock. What can I say? But yeah, I don't know. I might change the library next. Because I got 1.2k channel points, Twitch wants me to redeem nothing. Sounds amazing. Maybe you should. But I'm just thinking that is the last structure, right? Because the oldest one after that would be the greenhouse. But I don't think that needs changing at all. I've obviously not counted for another structure. The Nether portal is actually way older than the blacksmith, the wool house, the armory, the greenhouse, I think. No, I'm thinking of. Obviously, the roof is probably going to change, right? But I'm thinking of getting rid of this and bringing that down. But obviously, I don't need to change the Nether portal. The Nether portal was never going to change. It's always going to stay like this, right? The observatory, I don't think needs to change. But let me see. Whilst we observe the library, let me know how you guys' day's been. If it's been good or bad, let me know. Anything good happening today? In my case, nothing really has happened, to be honest, which I think is okay. You know, you take those days and you kind of appreciate the days that nothing really happens. I think nothing major has to happen every day, right? At least in my opinion, I'm kind of okay with not hectic days. I think, okay, so ideally, you could maybe, you know how the wool house, I don't really know what to name it, so we're calling it the wool house, over here, has windows on the side. I think you could do the same with the library, right? You knock out, I think you divide it into sections, but you knock this entire area out. I think that'd be a good idea. Also, I do have tea with me, so if I stop talking for a second, I am drinking the beverage. So this is like the area I have for like tasks and stuff like that. And these are in no particular order, really. These are just the things I kind of have in mind at the moment. I might use glowing, we'll see. I think for the like mage, no, we're not using glowing for those ones. We'll use glowing for different ones that I might make over here actually. They're so hard to read. I can read them fine. So if you can't read them, we've got shooting range, practice range, build, right? We have, which we're working on now. So you can tell that this isn't in order. We have a Skulk research facility. Now basically what that means is, you see this? This is the Amethyst research facility. The Skulk one is probably going to go here. And it's probably going to be very similar to that. I don't know what I'm going to be building out of. Probably not Amethyst blocks. But yeah. And that'll be where we trap a... Well, we're not going to trap a warden in the village. But... yeah. That'll be when we trap a warden. Which I still don't know how to do. Music shop, I have no idea, right, what I want to do with this. It's going to go vaguely somewhere here, I believe. But I don't really know what I want to do with that just yet. You have first animal enclosures. Now technically, the sniffer one is the first animal enclosure, right? But, you know, we're going to do like, or maybe the axolotl ones as well, because there's an axolotl aquarium over there. Maybe the, and we've got to do the armadillo, polar bear, which won't be in this village, it'll be in the ice area, and stuff like that. The warden isn't coming near here at all. The warden is remaining far away. We're building a railway track that takes you to the nearest ancient city. With a Skulk Shrieker, of course. I'm not bringing the warden here at all. In the SMP I'm in, there's a how did we get there set up. That's awesome. And obviously the last one, library revamp. So we've got at least 5 more tasks before we kill the dragon. And then we'll see where we are after that. Oh my god, so many doors and stuff. And probably 6, because the 6th one will probably be a Habigast area, which will probably be here. Okay, let me, I need to do something first. Yeah, that achievement or advancement, I guess, sounds so difficult. Fun fact, if you didn't know, it is not on Bedrock. There's a few advancements that aren't on Bedrock, one of them being... Well, it is... Return to Sender is, but it's not like a really, like... It's more of like a, oh wow, okay, cool, we got it kind of thing. Rather than on Java, it's, you know, like purple, I think. On Bedrock, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, whatever. I think after the Happy Gas drop, it'll be more sought out because of the music disc. Dolphins aren't doable on and that's the thing about the advancement. Dolphins are terrible on Bedrock. They will either drown or suffocate. Let me make sure I'm doing this properly. I'm going to be making like little references to the mobs in my village. And I don't expect anyone to get this one at all. If you do, I'm very surprised. Can I... It's just going to be 2 random bees. So, you, sir. And... you. Yeah, Dolphin Grace doesn't exist on Bedrock. Okay, so I think we're ready to go into the creative world. If you guys want anything, if you guys have anything else to talk about, let me know. But as for me, I don't really have much to say. Oh yeah, the crop farm isn't like, what's the word? Looted, by the way. It's just not rendered in. See? But yeah, the crops are still there. I very rarely loot the crop field. And obviously the sheep are still there. They're not dead. I actually... So I don't know if like people will remember this. I had an issue with these sheep. I came back to this one day and a lot of these sheep over here were killed. And I've not seen a single wolf here. And obviously the wolves, there's no area for them to jump on, right? Because yes, they can jump on the wool, but they can't jump on the carpet. And there's no block that will like extend them further like that. Because wolf jumping is very weird, right? The mic's okay now? Okay, good. But yeah, I've not seen... Mobs still spawn here, which is interesting. Obviously, you see the 2 sheep, right? Yeah, this is a forest, Jay. Not Jay, 2 slimes. You both have the same kind of name on my screen. They haven't actually, and as you can tell, they haven't spawned, right? At least I don't think so. Because all the sheep would be dead in a pen. They wouldn't leave some of them. Wait a minute. This area is kind of bugging me a little bit. Can I do anything with this area? No. Probably not. Damn it. Okay. Put llamas in the pens to attack the wolves. I do need to make a llama pen. I'm not going to use them for, like, protection. I'm not good at terraforming, so I'm not going to attempt it. Terraforming is the one thing I will never get good at. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I made some adjustments to the horse, well, stable. So the barrels, there's only one now. Before it was two. Now there's one. And they each have, obviously, a saddle, horse armor, one lead, and a spruce fence, in case, you know, I need to connect them anywhere. I probably won't be taking, like, viewer requested names from mobs. I need to name a donkey and a llama something at some point. I do need to do something with the skeleton. I've got so many skeleton horses. It's a bit ridiculous. There's not really a way to stop them spawning. I don't think. Okay, so, where we left off yesterday, we were in a pretty good position, I think. But the one last thing we need to do is make a little, like, lobby area. So, like, instructions on what to do. Okay, that's good. On what to do, where the bows, arrows, throwables are. Llamas were in the Hermitcraft Season 7 Turf War. That is crazy. Doesn't really make much sense for me because, and this does relate, by the way, just stay with me here. When happy ghasts come into my world, there'll be a strict, like, law that they're never used for warfare. So it wouldn't make much sense for me to allow llamas and stuff to be used. But I mean, I haven't had any issues with wolf spawning. So. But yeah, I need to figure out. Because if there's going to be like 3 areas, which that might not work actually. Maybe you build this first in survival. Because I'm gonna need like one of these. Well, two of them at least will have like multi-use. So they're gonna intercept with each other, I think. I mean, maybe the wolves will spawn, right? Because I admittedly, I don't really go to that area much, but they probably will spawn because I'm going to be going there soon to build stuff. So, Okay, no, that doesn't work because that would Okay, but what does this gap do? No. We're in a bit of a pickle here, I think. I think we're a bit stuck. I don't know how in real life, because I've never been to a shooting gallery before, funny enough. Um, how would they do it in real life? They're indoors, aren't they? But these are like outdoors, the ones we're building. Yeah, but like, the idea is there's someone there. I don't know. This is actually. Ooh, we might be in a bit of a roadblock. Do we build this in survival first? I think we do. Yeah, obviously, like this won't be as long, right? We're gonna have it much shorter. Probably shorter than this. That was just like a reference point. But I think it's time to build it in survival. I'm probably gonna have to come back to this world. But what are we looking at? We're looking at polished spruce, dark oak. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, those two copies are like very similar to this one. So. Okay. What was I stuck on? That was weird. Oh, the fence. Never mind. Um. Let me get some cobbled deep slates. Stone cutter. That's tiles. That's what we want, right? One more. We're probably going to need a lot more than this, but we're only building our first section. Yeah, I've got a rough idea. I have a rough idea. What is it? It's spruce slabs, but the wood is dark oak. Again, free. And again, free. Get some trapdoors. Again, we're gonna need more trapdoors, but that's fine. Okay. What? Are you... Really? Really? Why can they pick them up? God, I hate Endermen so much. They're so annoying. Feck. Okay, well the problem is I don't exactly know where these go. So I'll do that later. That's so not. I really like. Why is there not like a game rule to be like, or setting that's like, there's a creeper one. Why is there not an Enderman one? I don't know. It's just very silly. Well, this is. Oh god damn. Completely thrown me off now. The gaps you're seeing are okay because it's probably gonna be like another flower they introduce, right? And that's where I'm putting that flower. However, I need to find a place for these, so. Yeah, you need cheats for it, right? Yeah, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. Because if I enable cheats for that, I don't have any, like, withholding from going further with cheats. I already hate this. Uh, we're stuck. We're actually kind of stuck right now. Um, are we just building one area? That could be the play, unfortunately. Because do we realistically need 3? I don't. Where's my bed? Am I blind? Oh, it's right in front of me. Yeah, I just don't want to enable cheats because someone's gonna like that now. That would invalidate every build I make from this point on. Because someone would, and that's actually fun fact why I stopped with the old world. Because it felt wrong to continue playing it. Which sucks, but at the same time, I don't really want that. Yeah, one would probably be better. Maybe we build it further back, just to give us some room. Again, I don't know why I'm pointing in real life. It makes me look like a psycho. Could you imagine? What the hell was that? Oh, it was the wolf. Okay. I'm still. I don't think I've heard them all yet. All the new sounds. When I first saw your world, I thought you cheated and built your builds in creative or something. What, this world? I think what you do is, let's say, a cobblestone wall, the first cobblestone wall, you know, the one that you use to stand behind, is here for reference. And you got the lines here and so and so. But there's like a house, like ish, I almost said esque, ish, here that everyone goes into. You read the rules, you grab a bow and arrow, and then it leads you out to different sections. I think that's what you do. Maybe a tower? Yeah, maybe it because you can. Yeah, but where do you build the tower? I don't really want to build it here because you have the witch tower, right? I think that makes sense, actually. I kind of, yeah, I'm kind of behind that idea. Okay, let's see how we go. But yeah, I've had to prove many times that this world has never been in creative. Kind of annoying because like in one instance it's like why do you need to prove yourself? And it's like I kind of feel like I have to because there's literally always someone. A few weeks ago, um, I had like a post of me like doing a before and after image of something, and people were like, "Do you know you're in creative?" And it's just like, yes, I do. It's in an old copy. For one, you can tell it's in an old copy because of the day counter, right? They always have like I just that really annoyed me because I was like, yeah, I do. I have old copies in creative when I'm trying to compare something, but my main copy. That's why I have 3 copies. Typically, one of them is in creative. Not all the time. Like you just saw at the beginning, both copies are in survival, but one of them will eventually be creative. But like, who cares? You know? They're really useful, yeah. They help me a lot to like see where my world used to look like. In on a preview, I can't like copy this world over for some reason. There's like no option. So the copy on the preview is day 2000. Now we're on day 4000. Think of how much the world changed in 2000 days. It's, spoiler alert, a lot. So yeah, we do need to strip these logs, and we will. We're just gonna get a basic layout first. How far do we want this? We should probably go further. Do we need to go longer? Maybe. I think so. Yeah, why not? We can just make use of the space we have. Yeah, with these builds, I always have in mind that I'm going to need to destroy this. So none of this is, in my mind, permanent right now. Let's do the sections first. How many do we want? And how do we want it? Is that a bit close together? I don't think I want people in groups. Because the whole point of it is for you to practice your aim, right? I think, do you want to do this like... Two's good, because with two, you've got the instructor as well. That's like telling you, this is what the bow does. This is how, you know, like, do not treat it as like a toy type kind of thing. Could you always have the instructor person with you? Or sometimes, if you're new. And obviously not everyone that uses this is new. Like, there are people that have used the bow a lot and are pretty skillful with it, right? So they don't need an instructor. But I feel like having this 2 block gap enables you to be like, yeah, here's like, you know, you're talking to the other person, telling them information. I feel like it's a nice width as well. What is that, 4 blocks? I feel like that works quite a lot. When I was doing shooting on a school camp, the instructor had to walk up to next to me and the others and stand next to them to correct their posture. Yeah, I shot a bow before. I've shot a bow and crossbow before. But I think when I was like 15, 16, when I first shot a bow, we had an instructor with us because with a bow you have to be like, as you say, in a good posture. So, spoiler alert, by the way, I completely sucked. I think. But I think I was like 16, 15. I can't have been too young. That'd have been a mistake, giving me a crossbow or bow at 12. Wait, hang on, let me see. Am I connecting? I don't think I am. No. I don't think you need to either. Okay, question is, do I need to extend this? I don't. Wow. Nice. Okay. What is it next? It's the fences. Saying that as if it's like an evil villain or something. Slip. Okay. I know these two aren't the same width. I'm trying to experiment with how long I want this to be. That's 2 blocks. Yeah, good. And then is it already spruce? I think it is. We didn't do 2 layers. Yeah, they will be 2 slimes. We're going to have some further back, some taller. You know, that kind of thing. That is the idea. That's why I kind of might make this longer. I think I'm better with crossbows. I mean, I shot my first crossbow when I was like my age now, right? So definitely a lot better. And plus, what was I shooting? Like bottles, I think? I don't actually know. It was fun though. I actually really like crossbows. Yeah, modern crossbows are insane. Hmm. I remember in archery shooting someone else's target as a joke and almost getting a bullseye. That's insane. Okay, let me at least make it level, because otherwise it's going to continue bothering me. It's illegal to let people borrow a crossbow here? That's crazy. But I can understand why. For the record, I think crossbows should be banned in the UK. We had an incident, I can't remember when, but we had someone that was like literally insane with a crossbow and it did not go too well. As you can imagine. Okay, this is going to be annoying. Let me go to... Okay. Yeah, I don't know there are... I mean, obviously there are some restrictions here to do with crossbows. But they're not the most, I think, lethal weapon we have here. Obviously, we don't really have guns. On a rare occasion, yes, we do. But it's more knives and, like, zombie knives. Which, yes, is a real thing. They're literally insane. Let's put this out one more, right? Again, we're probably not... We probably are going to extend this. But... Just to get a rough idea. Why did my bed fly up like that? That was weird. Okay. I don't know what I want to do with this, like the flooring of this area. Do I want it to be the same? I'm not sure. Oh, really? It doesn't have any. That's interesting. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't own a crossbow. The only, like, weapon thing I have that could maybe class as a weapon is a guitar. But I don't really. Unless we're playing Left 4 Dead 2 or Dead Rising, I'm not really sure I'm going to use it as a weapon. We have butcher knives in our house. And we have knives, but yeah, they're not really that. They're not really all that. Oh, first spot of the stream. I wonder if I'll ever be able to, like, never see those bots again. Like, will there ever be a point where they just stop coming to the chat room? I think probably, but we're probably a long ways away from that. There's definitely a cave down here where I am. I'm not surprised, but I thought I know there's like a cave by the witch tower. I know that area is lit up. But I'm not all that too fond of weapons myself. Because I've been in like a situation before where my college I went to was in lockdown with me in it, so that was awesome. So especially like with knives, I'm very, and already the UK has a knife problem, but even more so, like with me, there's something about them I really detest. But in my situation, obviously I wasn't the one with a knife, and I also wasn't the one that got attacked. But there was someone. It was like towards the end of the day. It was like 3 p.m. ish. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was doing some coding or whatever, and I saw like an air ambulance at the corner of my eye because like where I was sat had one of those like massive windows for some reason. Very obnoxious, by the way. I hate those windows. But at the corner of my eye, I see like an air ambulance landing on like our field, and I'm like, oh, that's not that good. Um. Anyway, so someone in the college got stabbed in the thigh with a knife in the elevator. Now, if you're wondering, the elevator? That's kind of weird. You're right. For some reason, up until this point, there were no cameras in the elevator. Obviously, there are now, right? But up until this point, there were none. So this person went through college security, like the digital and personal security, went through the elevator and just stabbed someone. So that was great. So we were held in there for we were held in the building for I want to say 30 minutes. And eventually we would like let go and stuff like that. I think the person survived. We weren't really told. And it's kind of played on my mind a lot since then. I was like 16 at the time. This wasn't, like, the lockdown happened after the person got stabbed. Let me clarify that, right? Person got stabbed, building went in lockdown. I was on the highest floor, because the IT department or like lecturers were on the 4th floor, so I was kind of lucky. I think the stabbing happened on like the 2nd floor, right? So I was on the 4th floor kind of watching this all go down, which was lovely. And then there was like another stabbing that happened not too long afterwards that were like near the shops of the college. So that's great. That's just lovely. But nothing happened about that. Like, we weren't in lockdown or anything. We were made aware of it, but yeah, it's crazy that you can just walk into a school or whatever with a knife. Okay, let me store the dirt. But yeah, like I never had any like issues up until this point, and then suddenly things just started happening in college. There was another occasion where, so you remember how I was saying I was on the 4th floor? Someone who I don't think was doing computing or business, because those were on the 4th floor, went to the 4th floor and threatened to jump. Now, if you're wondering, oh, was this person depressed? Nope. She was looking for attention. And she was like, I'm gonna jump. She didn't, by the way. Like, she wanted to climb over the railing, because obviously there was one. And I'm just like, this all happened in the same year, right? I think. Did it? It must have. Why am I here? Is it night soon? No. Oh, I know why. I'm still here. Yeah, I've never been attacked, for the record. So that's good. That's pretty nice. Looking around for I still don't know my way around this chest room, by the way. Yeah, it was so weird. I can't forget the reason. I'm pretty certain she was like not depressed, and she just wanted to do it for attention for whatever reason, which is really insulting to me personally because I am, right, and I was at this point as well. So it's kind of, glorifying mental health a little bit, which I didn't really like that much, but it is what it is. I need some trapdoors. What do I need? Trapdoors on the other end. I need this grass to go away because otherwise it's going to lag up my area. Oh yeah, she definitely had something wrong with her mentally, but I don't think she was depressed. I think she was just like narcissistic or like attention depraved. But like you're in a college, right? Everyone's getting attention in some shape or form. Even I was. Why am I here? Trapdoors. Yeah, it was just very strange. I do have some, but 63 isn't going to be enough. But I forget what happened to this person that was fishing for attention. I think she like got removed from the college. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Gonna hope that chicken moves out of the way. Turns out... Oh, never mind, it will. I might make these taller, by the way. I don't think having this as one is smart. One block high. Yeah, looking at the housing, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we have 6 houses. That's not bad. I see one area in this area that I'm looking at now that can fit one more house in. Maybe you put one there? There too? I think we could do like 2 houses. I do need to put a market area, yeah. There's still a lot I need to do. I think 2 houses is like nice, because what is that? That's like 8 total. And there's 2 beds in each, by the way. I thought I should mention that, so... It's nice to always have things to add. Yeah, there's things like I've not even mentioned in the to-do list. And I'm looking at one of them as well. Have I done all the trapdoors? The thing is, I think part of the reason I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here. Part of the reason why, in my opinion, this village is so like high quality, is because it's just one village. In my old world, I had multiple, which sounds good on the surface, but it took away from Britland, which was the village I lived in. So like the Spruce Village had or was the like armory, shooting gallery stuff. So imagine I had multiple villages for a second. That wouldn't exist here. Neither would that. Neither would that. Um, Maybe the woodworking area would not exist either. What else? One of the Acacia Village specialized in dyeing, not like death. I mean like dyeing clothes and stuff like that. So again, probably the most colourful, one of the most colourful builds. That one gone. Um, One researched animals, so goodbye. I'm guessing the sniffer enclosure. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to be building another biomes. I'm making a Jurassic Park build in the jungle. I'm making a prison somewhere that's not in the village because that'd look ugly. I'm making like a sky themed build somewhere here that the ghasts can fly to. But yeah, that's why like I think this village is so high quality. It's really hard to imagine like half this village not existing. I don't even think the stadium would have existed any like either. So like imagine the armory, the shooting gallery which we're making, the armor trim place, the wool house, woodworking area, sniffer enclosure, and the stadium or the horse racing track all gone. Imagine how blank this area would be. It would suck. It really would, in my opinion. And the desert, I think, shouldn't have a custom village. The desert will probably have a custom temple again. So that'll be the desert build we do. I want to have like, I want to find an abandoned village as well. And have that be like the Chernobyl of this world. Be like, obviously, nothing like a reactor didn't go off. It just became overrun by zombies. And it's just inhabitable now and not worth remaking. Okay, is this tall enough or long enough? I think it is. Yeah, I'm planning on making a mesa biome town, like a midwestern kind of theme. But for that to happen, none of this style would work. So I'd need to come up with or obviously the midwestern theme. But I'm not really focused on that right now. I'm still like in the zone of making this village look better. But in this world's lore, this is the village. This is like the last settlement that's got everything in it. We want to do one more, I think. Obviously, like, I'm not building a village in the ice biome either. What I'm doing, because there's an ice biome somewhat close to us, that's going to be like a research lab for polar bears. Because obviously bringing polar bears here wouldn't make much sense. So there'll be like there'll be like a underwater glass tube, I think, that connects this village to that lab. Polar bears are endangered, yeah. And I guess the whole purpose of this village is to secure endangered animals, right, and keep them safe. But having polar bears here would not make much sense to me. Oh, doesn't the realm thing tell you now where the server is? Like what region? I think that's really cool. Do I have any? I don't. Oh, if you're wondering, by the way, where all this cobbled deep slate came from, you might remember if you've been watching the streams for a while, I'd have cobblestone deep slate at the very bottom of my mine. In the cleanup thing that I did a few days ago, a part of that was me just taking all that and putting it back in my storage. So that was quite nice. Let me make sure I'm doing the right one here. Why is that changed? That was up here, wasn't it? If you did end up building the massive library, where would it be? Not here. Somewhere here, I think. Yeah, next to spawn, ideally. Obviously, like, I just heard the sniffers. Here, like, would be nice, but this entire area is animal, like, based. So the vision for this area, and I realize we're doing a lot on this stream. We're talking, we're going backwards and forwards. But I think that's nice. I think that's nice to do. A lot of this area is going to be like free roam for donkeys, horses, mules, and stuff like that. So they can, just vibe here, I guess. So you can take your horse, and you can, have it in the horse practice area, or you can have it just vibing in the wild. And then there's going to be some enclosures as well here. Skeleton horses, camels, stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure. I might do that. I might have another farm area. Anyway, the whole point of me telling you all this is to say that I've got so much left planned on this world. Which is a good thing, by the way, because I think I've said this a few times. I used to, on my old world, my kind of line of thinking was I would play, and if the next update wasn't heavy enough, should we say, I would stop the world. Because I just didn't have enough to build. I think in my old world, I wasn't as creative enough. Yeah, I'm going to make some trees as well, by the way. More flower beds and stuff like that. I think this hill you're seeing, pale moss. I think we're turning this all into pale moss. Exactly. And I feel like I have done that with this world. I've got so many plans, and could you imagine if I had that line of thinking now, where I'd be like, if the next drop or next update, I kind of spoiled what I was about to say there. If the next update isn't big enough, I won't be playing. When that one drops, could you imagine, right, if I stopped playing at the Pale Garden drop? Because that was where I'd probably stop. If I had the line of thinking then, I would have been like, okay, the Pale Garden has nothing for me. So, new world, I guess. Or stopping the game entirely. You know? Forget the fact that I loved the Spring drop and I love the Happy Cars drop. And both are going to be incorporated. Well, both have been. The Spring drop is part of the village. So, and the Happy Cast is going to have its own area. So, new survival world 4 times every month. Yeah. Now, the Pale Garden stuff will be fixed for me because of the fog they're adding with vibrant visuals. So, big Mojang win for that, by the way. Does it suck that it was never added when Pale Gardens first dropped? Yes. Of course it does. But exactly, like the spring drop, I think, wait a minute. That could have been bad. You're seeing a lot of the spring drop right here. In this one picture. Right? Though the main reason I don't want to play on 1.20 and 1.4 is because Elijah jumping was broken. Really? Interesting. Okay, how have we got the base of it done? I think we do, don't we? We do. Okay. So it's the flooring. I might need to go back into the world to see what it was. The lighting, which I'm not sure how we're going to do, but we'll find out. I think it was this. What was that sound? Okay, that was not a wolf. What was that sound? I still don't, like, concrete remember where my house is. Because again, like, my house used to look so different. Oh yeah, do you remember when I just said like I think I was like less creative in my old world? My old world had my old houses. That was where I had inspiration from this world. The old houses I used to have were from the old world. Fun fact. They weren't something new I thought of. They were like old world builds. So if that tells you how uncreative I was, which it should, because my god, I was so bad at Minecraft. Not too long ago. That's crazy. Been playing this game for what, 12 years? 13 years? And only now I got in decently okay at building. That's kind of insane to think about. I say decently okay, by the way, with a really tough asterisk. Do we get rid of the stairs here and just put grass here instead? I think we do, right? Or what do we put here? What should the flooring be here? Or what was that? Sideways stripped dark oak. Might be cooking here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just see real quick. Oh, we're actually approaching minigame time. Okay. Do you guys like the minigame segment we do, by the way? Uh, cross, spruce, dark oak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cross, spruce. So I need to remember. Cross, spruce. It's really weird how I remember things. Um, okay, I've got that. Okay, good. So looking at this, we're going to need a lot of planks and a lot of dark oak. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. I am glad you guys enjoy the minigames, because I do as well. I think they add a lot to the stream. But I think, on the topic of minigames, we're going to play some. I just wanted to get like a base down for the floor, and then off stream, I can do that. Okay, good. Did we get a lot done today? I think so. I think getting this actually in the world now is nice. They were stripped, were they? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was my line of thinking too, Slimes. That was my kind of brief. Looking at it now, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we made good progress. Let me okay. I still need to focus on this kind of section, by the way. That's why I don't talk when I'm duplicating worlds, is because I need to focus on it just in case something happens. Okay, I can talk now. Am I late again? You might be late, Squad. But we're going to be doing the minigame section of the stream, so... Okay, crafting cubes. Do you guys think we could benefit from a Golden Age pre-release Minecraft channel? Golden Age. Sorry, I was reading a Discord message. I'll be done eating in like a minute. Yeah, don't rush, Slime. I'll wait for like 5 minutes. I actually want to look around the server a little bit. Is there any like... Sometimes this server has like collectibles you can get. Like events. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's a lot of lobbies. Okay. We're just going to wait for Slime to join. And then we can start. Oh yeah, this is like 1.19, isn't it? Because for some reason they went ham on the build after 1.19. So like there's just a bunch of like mud. 1.21 at least. Yeah, but like they upgraded it, right? Because pre this there wasn't any like skulk or deep slate. Wait, no, there wasn't anything. Because deep slate was 1.17, I think. Yeah, it looks really weird. Oh, Slime's in. Nice. How many of us are there? There's 4 of us. I think... we can do lucky blocks until Squid gets on. And we'll play a game of 2 of Pillars of Fortune. Yeah, I guess so. You can really tell that after Caves and Cliffs, the game got a lot prettier. Or a lot more diverse, I guess. So yeah, let me test real quick. I'm pretty sure we can do lucky blocks. Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. Decent map, I guess. Yeah, this map's okay. It's a bit risky. I think mid has like TNT with pressure plates and stuff, so it's a bit risky. Oh, is it the Ironfish? Yeah, the cursed Ironfish map. Normal. Ooh. Okay, good start so far. Oh, I'm kind of stacked, I'm not gonna lie to you. Give me some good blocks though. Soul Sand. Eh. Better than most. Got an iron pickaxe? Oh yeah, there's iron blocks, isn't there? Okay, there's mid. Mid's completely blown up. I almost just got killed by my own snow golem. That is insane. There's never iron block here, two slimes. If you're near us. Damn it, I was too focused on the slime. Or shulker. Unlucky. Wait, is mid blown up? No. What was that TNT then? Why is there a goat just okay? Damn, that shulker sword is good. I love how there's just happy music playing as we're getting slaughtered. Yeah, I was too busy, like, focusing on you being lifted into the air. Yeah, enchanted iron swords are broken. Rip. Even without the added effect of the shulker sword, I don't even know if people know how to use the shulker aspect of it. I had trash food. Yeah. Glow berries and regular berries. It's amazing, man. Okay, lightning staff. I feel like that's the worst staff. You know what? I'm not going to complain anymore. Ender pearls. Okay, I was going to ender pearl, but slime eviscerated. Yeah, we've both got diamond swords. Nice, nice, nice. Someone's coming to us. Doesn't know that I've got a diamond sword. Be careful. Never mind. Let's get rid of all of this. Okay, that's an okay kill, but the fact that he died in the void is kind of rough. Okay, do not attack this pig. Actually, I'm gonna... You can't punt it off, never mind. Oh! Jesus. You're okay? I didn't know what to do there. Nice, nice. I think we have mid. A bit late, but we do have mid. More ender pearls. Thank you. I'll give you two. Two each. Just so we have some. Weakness. Usually people aren't as fast as me trying to rush middle. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, thank you. Okay, we're pretty stacked. We're pretty set. We can probably... I'm just going to go for this. Hello, sir. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that was, but... I'm not going to complain. Oh, we do have player trackers, right? Yeah. Never mind. Easy W. Easy. It's just that simple. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, at least it's normal. Oh. Okay, everyone get off the island. Thanks, water. That would have been great 2 seconds ago. Oh, okay. I don't have any blocks, by the way. I have grass, if anyone wants it. Oh, thank you. Unrelated, but packed mud sounds so nice. Why did they make mud such a nice block? They're nowhere here. Nice. I think he's alone. Slime died again. God damn it, Slime. Anything else in here? Take the dragon breath wand. Just wood. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got the blue ones as well, don't we? We have iron ingots up here, but no sticks. Yes, yeah, have 3 of them. You're on 1 heart. Where are you, Corn? Oh, you're here. Yeah, if I give you some carrots, that'll help with your saturation. Okay, I'm gonna see what's up here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I gained nothing from that. Oh, there's still some left. Okay. Never mind. Check a potato. Oh. Oh wait, 2 slimes is alive. I gotta get better at reading who kills who. God damn. I have a regen wand. Corn, do you still need regen? Yeah, you kind of do, right? Does this work? No. Why does that not work with other people? Let me just... I think we're okay. Oh, thank you. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're good. I have grass. Anyone wants it? I still, to this day, don't know why grass is a item, but I'm gonna keep it on me, just for good luck. Do I have lapis? No. Okay, the guy's coming on the island. It's just him though. His teammate's dead. Good dual building. I'm jealous. Okay. Never mind. All that armor for nothing. That's usually what happens, right? You'll usually, like, get everyone fully geared and nothing will happen. Yeah, I think the play is rushing mid. That one. Just because how many iron blocks there are. Oh, overpowered. Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry guys, I have berries. No pickaxe yet. Yeah, I am feeling lucky. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay, there's another iron pickaxe on the ground if anyone wants it. I think there's 2 more iron blocks, right? Yeah. I've already got half iron. So... I'm with you guys. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that was sick. Oh god, please. Yeah, what's up now? Oh god, I'm stuck. Die! Oh my god! No! I don't care. That kill I got was amazing. So the island is completely destroyed. It might be my doing, I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, I say you guys just get off the island. If you're on it. It's not worth it. What am I watching? He killed himself. The grave's there. Should be fine to get it. Okay, it's you two and someone just died. Someone with a diamond chest plate, who's pretty far away, but has got a bunch of mobs on him. I don't know where the other person is. Oh, they're together. Okay. Diamond chestplate guy and someone with no armor. And they've got slimes everywhere. And they've pretty much, the only thing they've got going for them is their environment. So I'd still be a bit careful. They're looting graveyards, I think. They don't know you're there. They've both got diamond chestplates. They know the lava. They see the lava. One of them does, at least. You're stuck? How are you stuck? Wait. Wait, how did slime die? How did two slimes die? Oh, the slime killed you. Can't get down? Yeah. What the f... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Unlucky. I told you that was the... It wasn't the players, it was the environment. There was so many stuff. Yeah. But yeah, there was no way for you to get down, Con. I saw that. I'm gonna... Hopefully the mic is better. I'm gonna call that loss on me. I blew up half the spawn there. Is this overpowered? Well... Ooh, diamond sword. Anyone wants an iron sharp free? Let me know. I just saw one of us get booped. Okay. I'm always so scared of these chests. We have to kill this guy. Oh my god, he's regenerating fast. Boom. Oh. Damn it, man. That was chaotic. Also, goodbye, bot. Oh, two slimes is going ham. Two slimes, there's a bunch of graves, by the way. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Normal, that's promising. I love TNT ones. You're the God Apple? Of course you did. I think a netherite pickaxe is still better than a wooden sword, so I'm just gonna roll with this. Okay, I just discovered something. If you get dissolving material and it's iron or gold, turn them into nuggets and they won't dissolve. I don't think. I may have lost some of them there. Hello Sophie, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're okay. We're just playing some Lucky Blocks. Come to me if you want to live. I destroyed you there. You got lucky. Super lucky. Life, of course, is life still. Always is. You got a noodles ad? That is incredible. That is cinema. Who's still alive? Corn and two slimes. I don't know if are they teaming together? Okay, never mind. Two slimes is dead. Are they together? No. Rip. Twice in a row? That is insane. Okay. I'm feeling lucky. 1 diamond. 1 diamond. So I'm late. Don't apologise. It's good that you're here regardless. I appreciate it nonetheless. Glad you can make it. We've done some stuff earlier, like making a practice range for like bows and stuff like that in the survival world. We're playing some Skywars now. Probably going to end soon. Okay, I want to find more ironiums. Yeah, I think it's coming along nice. Shooting ranges are very difficult for me to build. So I think I'm doing okay with it. Is there no one on this island? Okay, well, my island now, I guess. There's a person here? I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be okay. Actually, give me those dimoniums. I don't have any fecking fecks. God damn it. Wait a minute, hello. Okay, I got very lucky there that he was AFK. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. I think you go swords, boots. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's vacate the island. Oh! Okay. Don't fall off. I see someone's getting bullied over there. Where's the other person though? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Hello, sir. Rip. Ripperuskis. This map. Oh no. I got this. I am him. I can't fucking fly. And there's no one here. Of course. That was... Oh my god. Why is it when Slime gets it, he always flies? I'm gonna call hacks, personally. Hello Squide, welcome back. This time Michael gets lucky, he has to barely do anything to win. Yeah, that's true. There's a lifesteal sword if anyone wants it on the ground. Oh, someone's coming to the island. He's dead. He's definitely dead. Oh! Okay, that saved me there. Wait, do you need health, Corn? Okay, I thought there was a gap. Oh no, you're good. Okay. I don't want to risk... No, please! I have a family! No, please. Oh god, please don't do... I got this. I got this. I got this. Thank you, Corn. Oh my god, okay. As Michael said, I don't know, I'm not a scientist this stream. I might have. I have 0 blocks. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure if I did say I'm not a scientist. Should I say it? Say the line, Michael, TBH. Do the thing. Yes, dear. Okay, one more game. Oh, this map is clustered. Clustered? Cluttered? All of the above? Yes, there's nothing like overpowered. When you get okay, never mind. I might just not complain anymore. Oh no, please! One more game, the gambling addict. Exactly. I almost just got corn killed, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't. Okay, what matters now is you're alive, you know? Guys, I have grass. Anyone is oh my god. Anyone's interested in it? Let me know. Oh, have a day off. Have a nice weekend. Oh, you fucking sweats, man. Stop sweating. Oh. Oh! No, please! Oh. Okay. Okay, teamwork. Goated. Okay, I've got no armor. And no food. This is golden. Still no food. Oh my god. Okay, ignore him. He's not chapel. I'm gonna kill this guy and steal his loot. Trust me. Watch this. I am him. Miss up his jumping ability. Discombobulated. Come on, you little... Listen, man. Someone chased me across the map. I'm doing the same to you. Nice. Ooh. Why am I on fire? Why can't I see? Oh. I am insane. And by insane, I mean not very good. That took not a lot of skill. Okay. Goated. Thank you. I almost said squide. Slime. Why does everyone have S names? Sophie, Squide, Slime, Two Slime. This is incredibly... I don't know the word. Do we have a player tracker yet? No. I have armor. I have armor too. Yeah, I killed someone for this armor. Scorn, yeah, exactly. Skycall is crazy. I think someone's over there. Anyone here have a helmet? I have leggings. I think he knows we're there. Okay, how did that guy... Oh, you lucky sod. Oh, you fuck. This is unbelievable. Okay, well. New name for the Lucky Block mode? Skycall mode? Exactly. Okay. I'm going to stream here. Thank you guys very much for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too annoying with the mic issues and stuff. Hopefully it wasn't laggy at all. Probably be live next week, so I may not be live this weekend, but... Thanks for being my alarm. You're welcome. As always. As always. How art thou this fine evening? Is that making fun of British people? Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you guys, I may not. Yeah. Speak to you guys later. Rude didn't answer my question. I said I was okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I said that earlier when you joined the stream. I blame my first few rounds being bad on playing on British servers. It's just a skill issue, I think. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys later.